Hello everybody and welcome back. So today we are going to be doing Hazen. And this is a Zentangle original. And we are on episode 16. So Hazen, Hazen. This is a fun structured pattern. It's kind of what I would call this. It's going to be a bunch of straight lines. You can, I think like in the inside, if you don't like the straight lines, you can make it like a curved square, but we will get into that in a second. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my pen off to the side. You can do this without making marks, but for the life of me, it'll end up like a crazy, like off-center thing. So what we're going to want to do is draw a straight line from this point to this point. Just real light. Doesn't have to be dark because we'll erase this. And feel free to use a ruler if you have issues drawing a straight line. As you can see, like mine aren't even perfect. But for my samples, I'm not overly concerned with them like being perfect and straight. For a project, I would definitely grab a ruler because yeah, I'm not good at straight lines either. I can't make them perfect. So, but again, it's perfectly imperfect. So what we're going to want to do is we're not going to draw on this line. We're going to use this as our jumping off point. So think of it as almost like you're going to aura around this line. So taking from here, I'm just going to come straight down. And I'm going to stop before I hit that line and come up here and do the same thing. Not touching the line I drew, just coming along beside it and meeting up with that point. And then turn it, and we're going to do the same thing here. And feel free, I know some people say it's easier to draw just straight down, but if you like to draw like top up, you can do that too. Do whatever works for you. All right. So next what we want to do, again, I'm going to take my pencil. You don't have to, but what I like to do is, because we're gonna start from a point up here. So again, I like to just kind of draw a light line through here. And then I'm going to do that right here. And then you can either keep it at this, or sometimes I will even draw a point from here to here. But if that's too many lines to confuse you with, you don't have to do that. Again, just kind of showing you what you can do what works for you. Let's see, that kind of went a little curvy there. All right, so what we want to do, pick back up our micron, is from this point here, we want to come here, because ultimately we're going to have another shape coming through here. All right, so next what we want to do is just aura that line. All right. So next what we want to do is take another point. So the way I like to think of it is kind of like breaking this up into thirds. So if you want to like draw a little, like just a little tag right there, just to kind of show yourself, this is kind of where you want to be when you're making your lines. Yeah, but I think I want to move that one a little bit. Because we're basically going to mimic this square shape we just did. So again, you're going to come meet through here in what they call holly ba. So basically you're making that line, but you're not going through it, you're going under it to get to the point you want to get to. And then again, we're going to aura. All right, so you can either leave the pattern like this, or I like the one with the extra half square, which I'll show you. Now I learned this pattern off of, it's a Zentangle original, but Barbara Langston, who's a CZT, if you haven't checked her out, you definitely need to. She does this pattern and she has some beautiful completed ones where she's gone in and like put in additional Zentangles inside of these shapes, and they're gorgeous. But she does one where she doesn't do it, and it's pretty cool too. But again, like I said, like kind of think of this as thirds in here. If you want to mark, again, you don't have to, especially since these are, you know, kind of using these as samples for a jumping off point later. But again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to come here and then we're going to meet over here. So just like think of it as making another right angle. So yeah, if you enjoy Zentangles, you know, definitely check out Barbara. Again, like her YouTube is her name, Barbara Langston, and I think I think it says CZT on her YouTube channel too. And she's more of a traditional Zentanglist, so she goes through, you know, all the steps. I just like doing the patterns, but definitely she shows you how to do the more traditional side of it, you know, where you give thanks and appreciation, and you do the dots, and then you do the traditional shadowing of your designs. And then she's really great. So if you've not checked her out, you definitely need to. All right. So that is Hazen, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.